the jump box hooked to it. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're with our 1983 Yamaha Vision. And boy, does it need some work. So you guys may remember we got this from a subscriber. He was the original owner, and it hasn't ran in probably 15 years. Just sat under a cover in the on the back patio. We got it running. Oh, that's something. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. So now we have to see if we can sort out the carburetors. When I say I got it running, we got it to run on some starting fluid. So we've got spark, we got compression, we got all that business. We're just not getting a lot of juice happening from here. This thing was the biggest pain to remove. Unfortunately, while I was recording, or thought I was recording, removing this carburetor, I was not recording, which was pretty good because you guys miss out on all the not safe for work content. There's lots of swears because you end up having to pull pieces and parts to be able to get it off. I think this is the accelerator pump, our fuel pump. That's the fuel pump, that's the accelerator pump. So had to pull this guy off, which sits over here. It was just a pain. But I want to check and see if maybe my pilot jets are clogged, which are under here. You got main jets right here. I want to pull the caps off to see if my float needles are seized, which could be the case. It seems as though the fuel pump was working because with the two lines, you have both of these. One's a return, one's an inlet, one's an outlet, going back into the petcock. And with the key on, those two unplugged, you could see it pumping through, or the return line unplugged, you could see it pumping through. Our problem may lie right there in our accelerator pump. Let's start taking this apart and see what we find. Oh, by the way, if you tuned in to find expert advice on how to rebuild the carburetor for the XZ550RK, you came to the wrong place. I have never taken one of these apart. We're just going to figure it out. We just got to do it. It needs to be cleaned. It has to work. What's the worst thing happen? Can I make it worse than what it is? Yeah, I probably could, but I'd have to do some serious damage to do that. So hopefully we won't do that. So stay with us. Again, I'm not an expert, just a guy in his garage trying to get stuff done. Before I get too deep into the carburetor, we have the air box off and just check the filter. This is the filter. So check to see your, especially on these old motorcycles, because it'll just suck that up. So we've got this cleaned up. We'll end up making some for it, but it's ready to go. I can throw this away now. Okay, I've got some Dawn dishwashing liquid and some other stuff mixed in here. I'm gonna try to clean up the outside of these guys before I go any further. So guys, let me interrupt the video really quick to remind you that we're giving away this amazing dealer wrap from You Meet the Nicest People on a Honda campaign. And we're going to be giving it away. I'm going to ship it free anywhere in the world to whoever wins it. And to win it, all you have to do is be a subscriber. We're going to give it away once we hit 20,000 subscribers, which about 800 away. So we should be there in a week or so. Back to the video. I got it cleaned up. Looks pretty good, looks considerably better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And I'm gonna start with taking these guys off. Come on. Let's not strip off the first one. There we go. Okay, 1 and 2. Stick this guy in there. Yeah, 1, 2, it's got a bunch. Fingers crossed I don't bust a gasket because I don't have any. So I'm not trying to, I don't have a carb kit for this, so I'm not trying to take it all apart, just trying to take it apart enough. There's the other reason why I cleaned it first, just to hopefully make it easier to get these screws off. See if I can loosen them all up. Oh man, that's good. Let's do this other side. This one. Just keep fingers crossed. I'll strip out any of these guys. Oh, we're good. Okay, we made it. One more here. Okay, let me get all these off. I gotta take one more off. Okay, let's see if I can get this sucker off without breaking the gasket. I don't know how lucky or unlucky I was. Yeah, gasket's mostly, it's all there. These guys look to be a little jammed up. Let me see if I can clean those out. So just filling these bowls up with this carb cleaner, see if I can get some of the gunk off the bottom. We'll let that sit for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna do these drain screws just to get stuff out of there. That way now we can hose it out with the carb cleaner and rinse it. Just put these drain plugs back in just so I don't have to look for them. And we're going to go ahead and pull out these plugs. I think there's a jet back behind there, so let's go ahead and get those off. We'll pull jets just to make sure they're good. Maybe this isn't a... Maybe this isn't a jet. That's what it said in the instructions, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, maybe the jet is behind all that gunk. That's good. I'm glad I'm finding, yeah, it is. You can see it way down in there. I just got to get this stuff off of it so I can clean it. I'm so happy I found that. You guys may be saying, well, Eric, why are you so happy you found that? I found a problem. Right? It's always nice when it's not working if you actually find a problem. So that's a problem. Let me see if I can get all that gunk out of there, see if I can get those jets out, see if I can get those jets cleared up. Okay, here are the two jets, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but they are plugged up. Let's see if we can free these up. We'll soak them a little bit and we'll keep digging through some other jets. I think there's another one under here under this plug. Shoot. I think there is. Dang. Oh, shoot. I don't like that. Let me get a little hammer. Let me just smack it. There we go. God, these holders shouldn't be in this tight. There we go. Let's pop these guys off. Oh, good. That one's clogged too. I've been so excited about clogged jets. That just means it's going to run. Look, you can just see what's on there on the end. So let's see if we can hose that out first. Because you can see, look, they're jammed up. I can't even see the heads. Let's hose that out. Boy, we're getting close to this sucker running. Okay, I hosed out the bottom. Didn't see anything in there, so I'm going to pull out this one. Because when I was hosing it out, they were kind of, I felt like they were interconnected. Come on. Yeah, we'll have to clean off these, make sure all these holes are clear. I got to look to see if there's anything under these gaskets because I don't want to. That's an original gasket. It's going to break, and I'm going to be stuck without a gasket. So I'm just trying to do what I can with what I have. Well, we ran into a problem. I don't have a screwdriver small enough and long enough to fit in there to get that out. Looks like we got to go tool shopping. So we got the screwdriver, and I'm just saying, my tool runner may be faster than yours. Make excuses to ride your motorcycles. I'm just going to Home Depot to get this. There's no reason to jump in the truck and do it. Just jump on your 1983 Kawasaki GPZ 1100 and take it for a rip. Or whatever bike you have. It looks to be just a little too wide right in here on these shoulders, so nothing my grinder can't handle. Let me go add a little modification to the situation. And guys, always wear your safety goggles because you never know when you're going to catch a grinder to the face. And I did about 4 years ago. Sorry for that picture, but that's my PSA, a little public service announcement. Wear your safety gear. It should fit in better. Perfect. Now I just built an official Yamaha Vision carb tuning tool. Let's pull those jets out. There we go. There we go, dropped in. Again, as much downward force as you can put on it. Okay, there's one, there's two. Let's see if these are clogged. Come on, be clogged, come on, be clogged. Oh yes, 2 clogged jets. I love it. Let me drop them in here with the, I just got some carb cleaner in the carb cleaner cap cooking, so let's put some more in here. Some more in there, we'll go from there. Okay, what I want to do is, I think I want to pull off this accelerator pump. Just kind of take it apart. I'm kind of leery about doing it because I don't have any gaskets or anything like that, so I don't want to break anything, meaning any gaskets, but I just want to check it to make sure it's not clogged, because it could be clogged. And we'll try to, again, I'm not doing a full-on rebuild on this thing. I'm doing a, hey, can I get it running? Because I don't have all the pieces and parts. But I want to try to see if what I have is working. Diaphragm apart, it's got a little nut on the bottom. This guy may be loose. Let's see. No, diaphragm looks pretty good. It's kind of hard, but we'll try to soften it up a little bit. Okay, so I've got the diaphragm. I soaked it in some hot water for a few minutes, and so now I'm going to put it back together. It's softer now. It actually moves around, so hopefully it'll work. Okay, let's screw this thing back together. Okay, I went ahead and blew through all the circuits. I took this line off, blew through these, which are my squirters. Right here, I blew through those, and everything seems to be clear. And so I'm going to put this guy back on the way it goes. Okay, let me get this guy down in there once you get set up. That guy goes right there. That guy goes right there. Perfect. Now all those screws. Yeah, pretty good. We can get to the jets. Actually clean those up. They've been soaking this whole time. So we'll get back to that. We're almost finished. So these are way better than they were before. These mains were totally clogged. These little pilot jets were totally clogged. So now they're clear. So let's put them back together. These guys just drop right into here. Did I put them in the right side? Just kind of one of those things. As soon as you drop it, you think about, did I put it in the right way? And I did. So let's get my brand new Yamaha carb adjusting tool. Now these guys drop right into there. And let's just screw those in. Okay, before I put the carburetors on, I'm going to go ahead and touch up the frame. Look, you see how it's all rusty all through here. And I use the Eastwood chassis black and a couple of foam brushes. And just brush it on. It lays down really smooth and it'll make it look so much better. So let's go ahead. All of this stuff, even though most of this stuff you won't see because of the fairing, but it'll protect it a little bit more. Okay, just a little foam brush and just wipe it on. This stuff dries really hard, and so you don't have to worry about it chipping off or anything like that. I like doing this one, especially when you're not going to take a bike completely apart, because it just makes it look so much better. Okay guys, we've got this frame touched up pretty quickly. It looks way better. Is it perfect? No. But is it way better than it was before? Yeah. If I was doing a full-on restoration, I would probably take it completely down and then sandblast it, powder coat it, all that business. But we're not doing that. This is a motorcycle we got for free. We're just trying to get it back on the road and make it look better than what it was. We'll pull the exhaust and sand those and paint those. It looks so much better. And then once it dries, it'll all lay down. This had paint on it already, so it's already dried. But it's just a few moments and we'll put those carbs back on. We got the carburetor on. I think I have most of the lines where they go. We'll find out. I just got to be able to put some fuel to it. So let's get this tank on. Okay, I think I have everything where it goes. I'm missing a couple of vacuum lines, but I hope they won't matter. Let's try choke. Nothing. It's not even trying. It's not even trying. Let's try again. The jump box hooked to it. Oh. Well, I got it to. Okay. Let's try this. I think we've got a vacuum problem that we've got to sort out. That's definitely enough to start a fire. Whoa! Whoa! Try again. Is this thing? Okay, I got to sort out my vacuum leaks. And we still may have I think the fuel pump's working. I think my accelerator pump may be a little dodgy. I've got to check it. That could be, that's where that diaphragm was. I got to do some research because that may be what's holding me up. Okay, I monkeyed around with the vacuum lines. I think I have them maybe where they go. Let's try it out. Not yet. I know the squirters are working. Still nothing. Let's try again. I think we're running out of battery. Yeah, we're dead. Keep an eye right there, right by this thing. Want to pull the throttle, you'll see it squirt. So it's working. I mean, both of them are working. They weren't working before. So we did some good, right? We were able to, we know that the fuel pump works, because it's pumping. We know that the squirter's working, so we know the accelerator pump is working. We know that the jets are clear. I got it to stumble a couple of times. It seemed like it wanted to start, but I think I still may not be right where my my vacuum lines are, because I know this one, I believe this one goes to the tank, so for the petcock. But then I still have, it's always fun when you have extra pieces. See, this guy goes somewhere. I have not been able to figure out where it goes, so I need to dig around for that, and that may be the cause of my no starting. And I got to check to make sure these lines are in the right place. I know that this blue one right here that I changed while the carb was off, I know that one's in the correct place because I took it off and I put it right on. But I got to find out. See, I may have to pull the carb again to see if I'm missing a vacuum port somewhere, which could be my problem. So guys, that's where we're going to end it for today with the 83 Yamaha Vision. We are pretty close to getting this thing on the road. We've got carb mostly sorted. Well, I've got to do some research tonight, figure out those vacuum lines. We also painted the frame, so we made it look much better than what it did before. We still have to pull that exhaust off and paint it, and the header here too. But it looks considerably better than what it did before, and I can't wait to get the fairing back on. We've got to put the front disc brakes back on. We took care of those a while back. I just haven't mounted them. Here they are. Here they are, all ready to go. Cleaned them up, and then we'll bleed the brakes, and we should be good to go. Well, should be good to find the next thing. And that's how it is with these old motorcycles, guys. You fix one thing so you get to the next thing. We didn't have an accelerator pump. We weren't getting fuel to through the jets. We have that now, but now it's self-induced. I've created something that I'll just have to find it. And we'll charge the battery up overnight. Hopefully be able to get to it next couple of days. It's been sitting here waiting patiently for us anyway. So this guy has a leaky carb that we have to sort out. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and you have a wonderful day. So let me clean up my mess right here and then bring this guy inside so we can figure out what I did wrong. GoPro, stop recording.